Hi, second graders. Welcome back to another day of skills with Miss Catrone from Citizenship Academy. Today we are on lesson 12 of unit 4. So let's get started. As you guys know, we always start with our goals. That lets us know what we are trying to learn by the end of our lesson. All right. So some of our goals today are, I can capitalize proper nouns. Okay, so we're going to be talking about what is a proper noun and what is a common noun and how we're going to capitalize those. Next up, I can plan, draft, and edit a persuasive letter. So we're going to be doing a great writing piece today. All right. Okie dokie. Ooh, this is flying through. Let's try this again. Okay, today we will review proper and common nouns. We will also learn some additional kinds of proper nouns. Okay, so a common noun identify general, people, places, or things, and are always written with a lowercase restaurant, or the lowercase letter. Lordy. All right, so I'll see this in the word girl. I don't know which girl I'm talking about. It's a general girl. I'll see this in the word restaurant. I'm not talking about McDonald's. I don't know what restaurant I'm talking about. It could be any restaurant. Proper nouns identify specific people, places, or things, and are always written with a capital letter. Okay, so instead of girl, I know exactly what girl I'm talking about. It's Jane. Jane's name is written with a capital letter, just like all of your names are written with capital letters because you're important people. I know who we're talking about. I could say that my dog is in the street, but that would not help you. You would not know what street they're on. A proper noun tells you exactly what one you're talking about. Main Street. See how they are capitalized. Let's think of some examples under each heading. Think about the names of specific streets, cities, states, as well as days of the week, months of the year. Okay, specific people, common nouns, people, girl, boy, man, teacher. Common places, could be talking about the park, the store, the restaurant, the hotel. Things, I could be talking about the ball. The toy. I don't know which one I'm talking about. Then for proper nouns, people, I could be talking about Miss Catrone. I could be talking about Mr. D. I could be talking about Beyonce. Okay. For places, I'm going to say exactly the specific place. McDonald's, Wegmans, Onondaga Lake Park. Specific things. Instead of saying a toy, say an Xbox. That's a proper noun. Oh no, we're going to read 3 sentences. There are many errors or mistakes in these sentences. There are proper nouns that have not been capitalized, and there's missing punctuation. Let's fix these. We're also going to be looking for nouns and verbs in these sentences. Rob and Beth invited me to celebrate their birthday on June 23rd, 2013. I see a lot of errors. First things first, I see that Rob and Beth, they're specific people. They need to be capitalized. Same thing with the month, June. I don't just say they invited me to celebrate their birthday on a month. This tells me exactly what month. And then it ends with a period, okay? So we need to make sure that we're always starting our sentences with a capital letter and ending with a period. The bash will take place on Tuesday at Pike Park on Main Street in the town. All right, let's see what I know. I know that I always need to start my sentence with a capital letter. I don't say that the bash will take place in the week. That's not very helpful. I won't know what day to come. If I tell you it's on Tuesday, that's a proper noun. I know exactly what day you're talking about, so I need to capitalize that. Then I don't just say it's going to be at the park. You could go to any park. I need to capitalize my proper noun, Pike Park, on Main Street. That tells me the specific street in town, and make sure I end with a period. Start with capital, end with a period. Some children I know from the town of Barton will be there too. Think about it for a second, and then we'll change it together. What can we fix? I know that I need to start with a capital letter for my word some. Some children I know from the town of Barton. I don't just say any town, from the town. That could be from Syracuse, that could be from Baldwinsville, they could be from North Syracuse. No, capitalize my proper noun Barton. Will be there too. End with a period. Okay, so we're gonna now learn a new type of proper noun. We're gonna learn about titles that we would give people. Many times we write names with a title in front of the person's last name as a sign of respect. The title always begins with a capital letter. You guys don't call me by my first name, and you don't call your teachers by their first names. You call them Miss Catrone, Mr. D, Miss Badman. All of those things show respect for your teacher. Okay, so this one's Ms. Riley. Mr. is the title for a married or an unmarried man. Okay, so Mr. Parks. Notice how the M in Mr. and the P in Parks are both capitalized. Mrs. Sadler. Mrs. is the title for a married woman. When she gets married, she becomes a Mrs. Sadler. Notice how the M and the S in Mrs. and Sadler are capitalized. Miss Burks. Miss is the title for an unmarried woman. She's not married yet. She is a Miss. Miss Burks. Notice how the M in Miss and the B in Burks are capitalized. Ms. Rand. Ms. is the title for a married or an unmarried woman. So maybe you don't know. You call them a Ms. Or maybe they prefer that. Notice how the M in Ms. and the R in Rand are capitalized. Oh no. We're going to read 3 sentences. There are so many errors in these sentences. There have been proper nouns that have not been capitalized. There's missing punctuation. Let's fix these. Did Mr. Lane chop the wood into logs for the fireplace yesterday? Take a second and look, and then we'll look together. All right. Did Mr. Lane, those need to be capitalized, Mr. and then it ends with a period, Lane, the L in Lane. That shows respect. Chop the wood into logs for the fireplace yesterday. We're asking a question, so we do need a question mark. Mrs. Jefferson placed 3 pies on the shelves in the kitchen for Miss Craft on Sunday. Woo! Lordy, I see a lot of mistakes in this one. I'm gonna give you guys about 10 to 15 seconds to look and see what you guys notice. All right, I hope you guys noticed that the M in Mrs. and it needs a period needed to be capitalized. J in Jefferson, because we're talking about a specific person, a proper noun. Place 3 pies on the shelves in the kitchen for Miss Craft. Ooh, the M in Miss and the C in Craft do need to be capitalized. On Sunday. Sunday is a specific day of the week. It is a proper noun. It gets a capital. All right, so today starts our first lesson, and it's a new writing lesson. Okay, so we're going to be talking about persuasive writing. Persuading someone means you're trying to convince them to think a certain way or do something. When you try to persuade someone, you try to convince them to do something you want them to do. So the creators of these cereal boxes use many different techniques to try to convince customers to buy something. So they might have a fun character, they might have fun colors, but they're all trying to convince you to buy their cereal. Cheerios talks about how it's really good for your heart, so you might think, if I want a healthy heart, I should eat Cheerios. They're trying to persuade you to buy them. Think back to the story, Dwight's Lights, in which Dwight tries to persuade Kim and Kurt to purchase lights from his store. If we think back to our story, he talked about how there's bright lights, there's small lights, there's big lights, there's lights for all that you need, and he's trying to sell them to buy his lights. Okay, Dwight claims to have every kind of light anyone would need. He also claims to have the best prices of everyone. So today and over the next couple days, we're going to be going through the writing process. We're going to practice writing letters to persuade someone to do something. Today, you will pretend to be asking your principal if the school cafeteria can serve French fries every day for lunch. Okay, so if you go to Citizenship Academy, you can write a letter to Mr. D. We're trying to convince him that they should serve French fries every day for lunch. All right, when you're trying to persuade someone, you need to come up with some reasons. First things first, we're going to be planning out our writing, and then you're going to be doing your writing. This will all happen on your Google form or in Seesaw. Let's brainstorm. What could be some reasons that it would be good to have French fries every day? You might tell them that they're tasty. What else might you say? They're your favorite. You would really like them. Anything that you think is going to convince Mr. D. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is come up with an opening sentence. I'm going to have us copy this on our paper in Seesaw or Google Forms. We would like French fries for lunch every day at school. That's telling him what you want. We would like French fries every day. Then you're going to give him your reasons. In order to persuade someone to do something, you will need to provide very convincing reasons why other people should do what is asked or proposed. So why would he need to do that? Okay, next up, we're going to talk about facts versus opinions. When you're doing a persuasive writing, you can include both facts, which are true, they can be proven, and opinions. That's more like what you think. I can say that I want us to serve French fries because they are the best food in the world. That's not really something I can prove. That's more my opinion. It's what I think. You might not like French fries. So that's going to be an opinion. A fact is something that I can prove. I can say that we should serve French fries because they're not expensive. I can go and I can prove that they're not expensive. All right, so an opinion is someone's belief about something. Chocolate ice cream is the best. Strawberry ice cream is the best. They're not, well, I can't prove which one is the best. Fact is a statement that can be checked or proven. There are 50 states in the United States. Okay, I can check that. That's true fact. What reasons might we use to persuade the principal that they should have French fries every day? They're delicious. I really like them. Kids like them. French fries taste good. Everyone likes French fries. French fries are easy to make. It is effective to end persuasive writing with a sentence that sums up and restates the purpose in the closing sentence. So we're going to remind him what we want. Or she. I know that some of our principals are women. Please write this sentence again on your own. I'll help you guys do this on your Google form or your Seesaw. In conclusion, French fries would be an easy and fun snack to have every day. You can say, in conclusion, I think we should have French fries every day. You're letting them know what you want. All right, guys, so we're going to be writing a letter, like I said, to be persuading. Here are some tricky words that I'll put in our Google form. And then what you're going to do is edit it. That's when you go back through and you fix our mistakes. Okay, so let's check our learning targets. Did we capitalize proper nouns? Yes, we did. We learned about new kinds of proper nouns like Miss, Mr., Mrs., and Ms., and how those all have to be capitalized. Did we plan, draft, and edit a persuasive letter? Well, we're about to. Don't forget to do your Google form or your Seesaw because we need to be practicing writing these persuasive letters. I've loved going through lesson 12 with you. Don't forget to head over to your Google form or your Seesaw to get writing. Bye, second graders. Talk to you soon.